With this data in hand, now it's time to be able to create an XY scatter plot of how this would look. So the first plot that I want to create is a plot of natural log versus time. If it's a straight line, that'll tell me whether the data is first order or second order. So let's take a look. I'm going to go to Insert, Chart, and you'll see that a tab bar comes down here, and I'm looking for XY scatter. And then maybe I'll choose this one, just for now. Now it looks like it tried to graph 3 different lines and it covered up my data. Well, we can fix this. One thing that we're going to do is right click on it and say I want to move this to its own chart. And I'll call it first order. The new sheet will be called first order. Once the new sheet is there, I'm going to click on chart and I want to go to source data, which will help me to get rid of some of this other stuff that it's tried calculating. And I'm going to remove those. I add a new series of data and you click this little box to the right of X values. Go back to the data in sheet 1 and the X values here will be time. We're plotting this versus time, so X is time. And Y will be the natural log. When I say OK, you can see that that's clearly not a straight line, so it's not first order. Chances are really good, based on the simplicity of this video, that it's just going to be second order after all. Let's go ahead and graph the second order one. So I'm going to say again, Insert, Chart, XY scatter, and it did the same thing. It parted right over the data. It makes it tough to see. I'm going to move that to a new chart and I'll call that second order. Again, I want to clean up this data, get rid of some of these other data curves that it thinks I need. I don't. I'm just going to say add my own. And again, it's going to be X be time, but in this case Y is going to be 1 over of the absorbance. And when we say awk, we get a nice straight line. This is definitely second order and not first order. So that's the idea of how you're going to graph data for this week's lab. And in the next video I'm going to show you how to polish up your graph so that it looks nice and pretty, so that when you turn it in you get as many points as possible.